Anyone waiting for us?
Doesn't
No,
look like anybody's in there.
so sad. Okay,
Okay.
well, looks like we're good to go. So, calling to order the Portage Township Board meeting for May 19th, 2026, at 5:05 p.m. Roll call, Ryan Hill, present.
Cheryl Ashe present.
Okay, and Jason is absent today. And then with
I
trustee
move
of the board.
we accept the approval of the agenda.
Second.
All right, all in favor, aye. Okay. Next is approval of the minutes. We have two sets of minutes. We have the meeting minutes from last time and then the executive session that happened afterwards. Did anyone notice anything on the minutes that needs to be adjusted?
I didn't.
I didn't.
On either or. So I'll make a motion that we approve the board minute from April 21st first.
Okay,
I second.
all in favor, aye.
Aye.
And then I make a motion that we approve the executive session.
Second.
Aye. All in favor.
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, so all of the minutes are approved. There doesn't seem to be anyone here for public comment today. Is there any new business?
Oh, yeah.
Yes. What new business would you like to talk about?
I can't remember the date because it's in the phone in the car. I want to say it's July, June. You don't have it written down because it's on the phone in my
I
car.
feel like it's June 10th.
June 10th.
What is?
At
We're
8
going,
a.m.
we're going to have open house at Portage Senior Center.
Good.
And it's going to be basically about open house, talking about what Portage Township does.
Okay,
It'll open at 7:30. That gives people time to get in, get the continental type breakfast.
Mhm,
And we're gonna start right at 8.
mhm.
And we should be done by about 20 till 9.
Yeah,
that's on Wednesday.
I won't be-
Yes.
I won't be able to make that. I leave that day going to North Carolina for 6 days. Mom will go to surgery the next day.
Okay.
So she wanted me to be there on the 10th because she goes to surgery at 8.
And
On 11.
we are looking at possibly,
Wait, where is that?
But y'all don't need me though.
When is it?
Where?
At the senior center at Portage Commons.
Okay,
it's in my car but I'm sure that's the date.
95% sure.
And I'll email everybody,
Yep.
but it's in my car. We are thinking about possibly, years ago, they used to have something called the agency breakfast. And what it was is various agencies, governmental, whatever, would tell what their services were. And so thinking about possibly trying to sponsor that every so many months and so people learn about, somebody might know about real services, say, but they may not know all the services that they open. Or like St. Vincent de Paul, people may not realize that they do beds for children. They know them for food and utilities and all. So we're going to be the first one to kind of see how it goes if we get people who come,
Are
etc.
you inviting up agencies?
Oh, yeah. Well, what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to go around and pass out the invitation because I don't have individual emails. And then we will have people sign up, and then for the next one, I can email. So I'm just gonna take a bunch of flyers around and I'm gonna get with Connor to make me like a 4x4.
have you been to the supporting South Bend meeting?
Hold on, say it again.
Have you been to the supporting South Bend meeting?
I've never heard of it.
It's the city of South Bend has it once a month, I think. It's like third Wednesday or
I
something.
think it is
Yeah.
at Ignition Park.
Yeah, and it's along the lines of what you're talking about. They usually have two agencies come and talk. I've only been able to go a couple of times a while back. But it might be something to share with Lily Schroyer, who's the one who does it.
Okay, why don't you send me the information?
Okay.
And normally with the agency breakfast, you went to the agency. So you could get a tour of it or things like that.
Right. This is more this is always at Ignition Park, I think.
Mhm.
But I'll send that to you, Cheryl.
Mhm.
So you can maybe reach out and invite her since I mean, she can invite other people that participate with that.
Mhm.
I think that's funded through the city though, so I'm not sure.
It probably is.
Um,
Usually anything they do at Ignition Park, it has some connection with the city.
okay.
So when is it times normally?
The next one is May 27th at, I don't remember when those start.
8:30 in the morning, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, that makes sense.
May
Yeah,
20.
that's kind of perfect, so it doesn't work for me because I have to be at work by 9. Okay, but
So what time does it normally start?
I think 8:30.
8:30.
So yeah, I'm sure it's fine. It's not a conflict to do another one. It's just don't want to schedule them for the same day.
Yeah, well, what we thought we'd do is we'd experiment with us to see how people have interest and stuff like that.
Yeah, and it's probably a different group because they're
I know they have the water company there and they have, I don't remember if they have real services or.
when I went, they'd usually have someone from Real Services. Jason has gone a few times, I know. So it's just another group that might be good to bring in. We've got our space, so why not use it that way?
So you're gonna email me it, right?
Just did.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Sounds good. Got it on my calendar. I'll try to do that. I also had forwarded something on to all of you the other day because the IHC clinic they have a mobile clinic and they have two offices, one over on Western near Goodwill and one that is part of the homeless center. So they do a lot of service for poor or
No, they're Project
distressed.
Homecoming, aren't they? Wasn't that their old name?
I don't know.
Okay, because they used to be down on across from the old school building, the Studebaker.
I have no idea. I've been
Okay.
going there for about 2 or 3 years.
Mhm.
But they have a lot of programs that I think would work well with ours. So I sent it over to Jason and Connor, just with like, hey, what if we do like a health day and they have their mobile clinic over here, and we can try to get some. They also have a lot of Hispanic patients, I think. So
Yeah, they do.
bilingual. So I just think they'd be a good partner group to fill in some of the health services that we don't do. So sent that on, and I guess I'll follow up. All right, any other new business?
Well, I guess this might be new business, now that I think of it. The other day, someone called me about Social Security disability and how to apply, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So normally what I told people was, go to this website and it's literally an online class how to do it. And then I found out the federal government no longer is sponsoring that. They quit, I think it was January or February. So an idea I have is I was trained years ago. They did it in person. It was a 2.5-day training session on how to write Social Security disability. I had gone for Dismouth. And I have an idea of maybe we could do like an 1.5-hour thing to show people where they can get various resources for writing their own disability policies. Because it really makes no sense unless you are very bad off to go to a lawyer right away. Okay.
I was gonna ask.
And in fact, the lawyers don't really want to use you because it means it's slower amount that they get their money. So I was thinking maybe we could have a program on improving your chances of getting Social Security disability. then I could show them the various resources that are available. And like there's a NOLO book, which is a legal book that explains Social Security, very detailed. And then there are some online things that they've tried to preserve from the actual, they ended up switching it to being a 2.5 day thing online. And some of organizations have been able to go back and find those. And so show people that. And, basically help them understand what's the difference between SSI and SSDI and things like that. And show them what resources are available online, as well as like the library, for instance, always gets this book called, Social Security Disability, and it got wonderful information if you're trying to apply. And then there's some things Social Security has itself, but you got to know how to look for it, like the Blue Book. That's what doctors use in order to, gauge what Social Security wants.
Is there any organization that does that kind of training that we can
Not now that they eliminated I'm trying to think of the name of it. The organization that used to do it, okay, and made sure they got the videos and everything together, was a national kind of organization.
Wasn't a federal one though, right?
Federal government contracted.
Oh, okay.
You know how they contract for things, and they put this videos together, and you could go online and sign up and take the workshops and all that kind of stuff. But they eliminated it. I think it was January or February of this year. Because I was sending somebody to it, and I said, they were trying to do it for their child. And I said, they've got a whole training session on if you're applying for your child and everything. And they called me back and said, it's not there anymore. So I went on, and that's when I found out it had eliminated. So we could show people what various resources are available for them to try to use, or a family member. Because people make some of the simplest mistakes.
I mean, I would reach out to Real Services and see if they have anyone who does that kind of support. Not necessarily, but I mean, in the process of helping people, the
nearest place you're going to get is Logan, but they only do it for their clients. And then Oaklawn only does it for their client.
Right, but I'm saying we could reach out to them and see if they would be interested in supporting.
Yeah, we could talk maybe to Oaklawn.
Yeah.
And see if they might be interested in helping. The reason I said that, because I get calls from Oaklawn caseworkers wanting me to write for their client's disability. And I'm thinking, you are getting paid for this. I have the same problem with, what's it called? Hope Ministries. They call me wanting to know, well, I hear you write disability. And I'm like, no, I don't do this for a living.
Someone could probably do a good job on that.
But just I couldn't hear you.
Someone could probably get a good job on that.
Oh yeah, you don't have to be a lawyer to do it.
Okay, well, I mean, if you want to,
You just take a test.
Put a proposal together, and I mean, I do think we need to think about other groups that we could invite who do it more consistently. But yeah, that sounds interesting.
Yeah, so I'll put something together. I was saying, somebody called me.
I was listening.
Oh, you could hear.
Yeah, I was online, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, there he is. JC.
Get over there. Get over
Okay,
there.
I'll put something together.
Okay. Yeah, actually, Jesus Christ Superstar just jumped into my head.
Me too.
All right. Any other new business? Anything from you, Jason?
Nope, not this month.
Okay. Old business?
We don't have any old business.
We haven't heard anything I know we're not gonna discuss, but we haven't heard anything about our appeal, have we?
No, I was gonna give an update under, facilities, but yeah, I can give an update here. Our offer, no response from our offer.
Okay,
And then, the appeal was just filed, Monday, I think yesterday or Friday, may have been Friday, but very recently. So that has been filed.
Okay.
But I don't have a timeline.
Yeah, I mean, that was the main thing, has it been filed?
Yep,
yeah.
sure did, just got filed.
The counter offer was sent and they got.
No response from that. Yeah,
No surprise, there's never any response, so.
yeah.
All right. I guess that's everything then for new business. Trustees report.
Yeah, my report is kind of varied, but pretty straightforward. Again, the office is starting to pick up. And budget wise, nothing super outstanding here. We have gotten some preliminary numbers in on what our receipts are going to be this year, and as expected, they're not going to be high. So at the time, we're not recommending any changes to the budget. We think we're fine with the budget as it is, but unfortunately, right now, we don't think we have the opportunity to expand it at all, or our assistance levels and stuff. So continue monitoring that throughout the year. Lana and I were chatting, like, hopefully as the summer moves along, maybe we'll be able to change that decision based on what the flow of the office is here. Pantry has had some busy days for sure. That has really picked up quite a bit. And let me see what other specifics. We had an incident today, little incident today. A woman had her purse stolen, attempted to be stolen in front of her. Jamie, being Jamie, chased her down in the parking lot.
Yeah.
And, got the purse back from her, and I took both ladies home over to LaSalle Park, and so I don't know if the decision was made to file a police report. Did she?
It was because it was later determined that,
She took money out of it.
yeah,
Yeah, so I was kind of advocating for filing a police report, and because I mean it was very brazen. Right when the lady turned her back, we saw it on camera. We got the whole thing on camera. And it's cut and dry. So we had that happen here. Otherwise, things have gone pretty well in the office. We've got a couple part-timers in now. We have this, I told you guys about this intern through the Notre Dame School of Health that's going to be here for a month. And they are starting June, right?
Early June.
2nd, something.
Yeah.
So he will be here for a month and basically doing the work of a caseworker. Essentially, they have to be completely inundated. They have to be completely not inundated, but integrated into the office and do the job and those kind of things. So he's going to be here for a Nourish class, which is great. He'll be here. He'll spend some time over at the senior center, that kind of stuff. But let's see here. Then the senior center, things are going really well there. Nothing too major. If you drive by there, you can see that we've got planters out front. The seniors requested. So that's really nice over there. Then were you gonna volunteer this summer, Mohammed? Okay, so let us know what you want to do there, no problem.
oh, yeah.
Yep.
So,
I just do the same thing I do all the time.
Yeah, no, they really look forward to
Sit
it.
and talk.
Yeah, they really look
That's
forward
what
to
they
that.
like to do.
They look forward to that, yeah.
yeah,
Blame you, Cheryl, but nothing's coming to mind here.
I,
Fire territory, things are kind of calm and good. They'll just close the loop on
yeah,
that.
got the.
Fire territory, everything's going good. Got nice compliment from a resident there, Tony Ross, actually. But yeah, otherwise things are going pretty good, pretty smooth, pretty quiet.
I think we need to start making some decisions about the once a month dinner. It's
Did you talk before I got
getting
here?
spent.
No.
Oh,
It's getting, I mean, when we have low numbers, it's not so bad.
we always estimate for the same number though.
Okay,
So
well,
we spend the same every month.
so we're spending $700.
So this month was sponsored by Mike Castellan and his
That was a
office.
help.
It was, but it did expose a few things that we need. I'm glad you said that, and we've actually been kind of we've been preparing to tell Real Services that the board is starting to notice this, meaning you, and we need to have a real conversation with them because we are paying Real Services Grill to provide the food there. But for instance, when Mike Castellan asked if he could buy the food, I imagine he thought he was just going to buy 10 pizzas at Bruno's for a couple $100,
Uh-huh.
not be given an $800 bill.
Right.
Because that's what we're paying Real Grill Services. So we are planning a real heart to heart with Real Services to understand
Yeah.
to understand, to get on the same page with these things, because we think Lana and I were talking about, and I think you guys would agree, we thought it would be really easy to probably get sponsors. The Mike Castellan thing was a great idea. Like, we could probably get sponsors, candidates, elected officials, or businesses, anybody who might want to sponsor me. I shouldn't say candidates, elected officials, businesses that might want to spend $200-300 pizzas for, salads, whatever it is. But I don't think they're going to want to spend $700 or $800,
No.
and so when it's that cost prohibitive, we don't think there's opportunities for those sponsorships.
No, there's not.
So yes, we are going to have that real conversation with
So
them. We also had to have a real conversation
He didn't have
about.
to pay 800 or 700 pieces, did he?
He did.
Wow.
We already were wanting to have this conversation, and that kind of made it real, because it's pizzas, and you saw them. We there, I assume.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have that conversation with them. We also had to kind of come up with a little on the fly policy on candidates and what we allow political candidates to do. So we obviously allow them to come. They are allowed to wear their materials. They're not allowed to pass out the materials.
Right.
That's the current policy.
Makes
If we need to
sense.
change, or you guys have recommendations there, we're open. Didn't see that coming, should have. But of course, welcome, we welcome it, right? But
That's why, because when you invite them, they want to say something.
Who was it?
we don't let anybody, it was a Democrat.
Yeah.
He was fine. He was fine.
Yeah.
But that's what we had to confront it sort of on the fly, like,
Right.
You
Well,
you
and
can be
I,
here, you can wear things, but you can't pass things out.
Right.
and I was one that was advocating for him to come in the position of what he presently does. Because a lot of people have been asking about their property tax and all.
Oh, and he did. No, Mike,
Right.
that was not a problem.
Yeah. that's-
Right.
He brought his staff, computer,
Yeah,
that was great.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I had talked to Sandy about, could she get him to come over one day to talk to the seniors?
Oh, yeah.
And then that's when I heard he wanted to come over and,
Yeah, it's very popular because they help with their appeals. Obviously, the appeals are down, the assessments are gonna be down for 2027. So it's kind of less of a dramatic issue now than it
Yeah.
was, but it's just been nice opportunity. So as this happens more and more, people wanting to come, whatever, we kind of, that's the policy on the fly. If you guys think there should be something more formal, let me know. I'm happy to do that. Or you guys want to pass a policy,
Yeah.
we can put something together for you. Right now, this is just kind of the understanding that we've created.
one of the things I would like, how they have the mayor's night out thing? Okay, well, that's really great, but if you're a person who doesn't drive in the dark, so maybe we can sometimes get various, like code enforcement to come one time, to talk with.
Yeah, I
Just to
like
be
that.
there to talk, sign code enforcement and residents can come talk to them. Because I know that some of the people don't like to drive in the dark.
I like that. That's a great idea. Maybe remind me, Lana, we'll add that one for June.
Can I get my wood back?
Reach out to them. Wood?
You're welcome.
God.
Oh, yeah.
Look,
You can
at
have that
this
conversation with them.
At this point, like, it doesn't get dark until like midnight. So let's be honest.
No, I'm talking about in the long term, okay?
Go, folks.
That's what I'm talking about is the long term, like come October.
I did want to put on your radar, the Portage Cemetery mowing has begun. Lana found a great guy. He's doing a great job out there. I go out. I usually go about every weekend. I will walk out there, I'll drive out there and go take a peek, and it looks really nice. We're also gonna be putting some lights up.
Oh, the light, yes, the light is up.
Oh,
I did have Aaron
so
install it.
if you go by Riverside now, you might not see it now because of the trees, but at night, we have lights that are shining on the American
On
flag.
American flag.
That you can actually see them when you drive up Riverside, if you know
Yes.
kind of where to look. Yeah, it's pretty neat.
And the.
Go ahead.
The fence.
Fence contractor we're working through permits and
Yeah,
that sort of
yep,
process.
yep.
We're gonna get a fence put up there, so that is on its way. Mathis, is gonna be starting to have tournaments and such soon. So our property, facilities manager guy, Aaron, has been going out and doing a little bit of painting, getting that looking nice for the season. And then I thought there was another property there. Maybe that's it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, hopefully either we can figure out a way for it to be cheaper,
Yes,
the dinners and everything. And that might mean eliminating some things.
And we envision, I mean, we're gonna have to have the conversation with them, because we even, for that, we could have Lonnie, Linden Grill come in. Highlight a local business, I mean, give them, so. But from what I understand, this also goes to support Meals on Wheels.
Yes, it
somehow.
does. It goes to support.
Can you explain that to us? Do you know?
Okay, yeah, I ended up talking with, Carla.
Okay,
And she explains to me that there's money left over. And that goes to help support Meals on Wheels.
yeah, so I think what I'm getting from you is, it's nice that there's money left over.
Yeah,
But that's not
but
the
at the
actual
same time, it's
intention.
awful high.
Right.
Okay,
But yeah, I talked to Carla about that. We were talking one day and she said, well, this helps us support Meals on Wheels. Whenever we do catering.
there must be a surcharge.
I would say we can do a separate fundraiser for that though. Like,
Just cut a
that's
check if you
just
wanted to.
honest, doing it this way is taking money from the township. And it's not clear that like some of it's being used for this, but also there's a surcharge to support it. I would rather we just put the money toward Meals on Wheels.
We're gonna have that conversation with
Yeah.
Carl.
Right.
I'll let you know what they say.
And then we could maybe for like thinking in the fall and everything, what other governmental agencies?
Yeah, well, code enforcement's a great idea. That's a
Code
hot
enforcement
topic.
is one I hear a lot about,
Agreed,
and,
great idea. We can bring the school in, school superintendent, even that kind of stuff, be nice.
yeah.
So,
And then, they just come and like they just go
yeah,
table to table.
yeah,
Mhm.
Library would be a good one.
Mm.
A lot of people do not
Resources.
know you can photocopy up to 31 pages for free in the library.
Mhm.
And that's important for a lot of seniors.
Well, it would be interesting to have some of the lesser known county offices too, like assessor,
Yeah, just
surveyor,
different.
Auditor, yeah,
what they do.
Uh-huh.
good.
So those are good things. Yep.
I tell you what, I'd like to get an idea of how many people, I know, some people are coming from Niles. A few people are coming from Niles. And I think they have one or two people coming from La Paz or Lakefield. So maybe if we could sometime just get an idea where people are coming
I
from.
bet you they could run that report. Everybody signs in.
Okay,
Yeah, I'll ask for that.
yeah, just
Okay.
curious.
We have, I guess the only thing, is, Lana has, done a great job, hooking us up with some, IT support and, protection. With all we don't have a ton of data here, but, with all these ransomware attacks and such,
Yeah,
we've got a,
A lot of people's personal data.
we don't, that's held on Tom's web, so it's not, we have kind of nothing to do with it. It goes into Tom's web, that's their system.
But isn't there a vulnerability through your assistance into Tom's Web?
It's just it's a website portal. So it would really be on them more than anything. Payroll, maybe if they got onto our server, but so that kind of stuff. But either way, we've got a professional outfit now that's coming in and doing, across the fire department and everybody done. So
Yeah, 'cause
Lana and Sam have done a great job on
They
that.
got cameras. And so that, like, we can't sync our grades to Power School.
Uh-huh.
They just cut that out. I mean, like, Canvas, they shut it down. Like,
Yeah.
until Canvas paid, for them to open it back up, and that, the school corporation do Canvas and all that. So the end of the year is a little bit more difficult because now all that has to be manually entered. because,
Sure.
You can't just sync it. But yeah, they got them.
Yeah, it's part of growing up, right? We needed a real outfit to come in and so, thanks to Lana and Sam for getting that all geared up for us. But, yeah, that's about it, I guess.
Do we have a date set for when we're gonna do it, the eviction clinic in the fall yet?
We have the next two set.
Just know when this.
What are those?
I want to say June 16th.
Yeah, once,
Give me a second and I will pull it up.
probably say there's a building.
Well, I'll be just getting home on that day.
Saturday.
June 16th is the next one.
Mm-hmm,
Or
eviction clinic,
And then 9/22.
September 22.
Is there another driver's license one, or did we ever do that?
We've never done it
Never
right
done
in
it.
life.
Well, we should start talking about it.
Yeah, we should really need to.
Well, it's just part of the way I'm thinking,
never
like
done it.
recommending
It- it- it done.
IHC, we've got eviction, like. We're really targeting, like, putting an assembly of services here on all sorts of different issues, right? So. That would make sense to try to get one of those license expungement clinics here.
There is also a sort of a fresh movement afoot to, look at the idea of consolidating services into a single building. There's a few folks out in the social services world that are
Now,
starting.
what kind of service?
Thus far, like what we've always talked about, like if there was a building and, even if Real Services didn't move their whole offices in here, they'd open up a satellite.
I feel like visited that one township and they had certain days.
Correct, but I think probably more of a one roof concept,
Okay.
because
One Roof never actually did that though, did they?
well, that's what one roof is, really. It's United Way built the building, but it's, they release all the space out essentially within it. There's daycare, there's this and that. They were gonna build one in the Marquette School in South Bend. They were gonna build one over in Mishawaka. This is not public yet, but neither of those is going to happen.
Well, if you would have to, Marquette would be, it would cost more money. You just have. to-
That's not why. That sounds like the board has changed their mind on what they want to focus United Way on, unfortunately. But yeah, because then right away I had that thought. I was like, we do that, but it's a giant. And it's, yeah,
And it would take so much.
yeah. But either way, this is just, I'll keep you in the loop, but it's really just talk. Hasn't even, it sounds like there's been a couple meetings. I haven't been a part of them, but I was approached about it here recently. Yeah, we talked about that at one point. I think that's all I got. Lana, anything we're missing here?
Can Connor make some, or run some signs off about the eviction clinic and I'll get them around to the library?
We usually wait till it gets a little
That's
closer,
places.
but yeah, we usually wait till it gets a little closer.
Right, I know.
Yeah. Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
And I can get them to the libraries.
Just let us
I
know when
can
you want.
post some of them in some coffee shops and other things.
I think he already made it. In fact, he may have already made it. Because he's got the template now and he just plugged and chugged.
I think so. I know he was waiting we were waiting for like some finalization, some of that stuff.
So I've been sending, so Rebecca Go does the
Email?
social justice email. Does he send stuff to her directly? Because I've been sending it to her.
I don't think so.
All right, I'll message him and connect them because that would be helpful. Like she gets it out to a lot of people,
Yeah, he'd be able to do that.
and she gets it out to people who will share with others. So
I like it.
Yeah, those things are hugely popular.
Yeah, speaking of popular, the librarian is Julie Calhoun, or she's coming back to the office to get more Portage pages for the library. See that?
Finally?
Did,
In
oh,
the
I
main
don't know.
library?
I don't know which, I
I
thought she
tried
was the
since
one.
last summer. No, I did see a woman come in. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's good. That's good. 'Cause
She said that Portage Pages magazine,
Yeah,
she said they just fly off the shelf. People,
yeah.
I have a couple would be everywhere I go.
yeah.
I took them to them and I think I told them to contact Connor
The next version's coming out soon.
and
It's final.
so that they could all be dropped off at one place instead of having to go to every library.
Yeah, what's funny, you know what? It's like you have to get permission from each library.
No, you don't.
That's the way that she made it sound.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
The policy is that all stuff has to go downtown
And then once they,
See, she's
And
been
down-
asking
That's why I
for
left
just
it.
hers.
and downtown approves it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
That's
they've
what I
got
would think.
really strict about it.
I would think that, yeah.
Yeah, even like if you wanted to put up a flyer about a program.
Sure,
It's gotta go downtown
I'll ask
to
them,
be okay.
because that would be nice.
Yeah, cause
Well-
I can't even get them, like I'll go to Tut say,
Uh-huh.
and I'll say, can you send these down 9 flyers to go to all the branches to be approved? They won't even take them to send downtown to be approved.
Wow.
They tell me I have to take them.
Yeah, I'll wear drop a nice little stack off in the barber shop.
Yeah,
I mean, you're sitting there anyway.
yeah, no, for sure.
Yeah.
That's all I think I got, Mr. Hill.
all right. Anyone else have anything?
Briefly bring up the parade. What is this parade?
Oh,
sorry.
yeah, the parade.
Jeez. Next Monday.
Okay, so Monday coming up.
Uh-huh.
Memorial, it's on Memorial
what
Day.
Day.
No, they kick off today.
You gotta get-
Kicks off today, right?
Yeah, we kick up at 8
Meeting at the parking lot.
And it's long.
It's long.
Yeah.
down by, is that Navarre School? What school is that?
Yeah,
We were at the
Navarre.
park,
in front of the bar.
but we didn't park there.
We parked at like Planet Fitness and you walk
Yeah,
on the street
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
Okay, Mark. Ah, cool. What are we putting in it? The trucks. Cool.
Two?
Cool. That's
The
cool.
Lambo? Oh, okay. I was like,
I
wow.
mean, I don't get to drive. Yeah.
Well, I'll probably have one of our vehicles in it.
Yeah. Talking about,
That's fine. Just something Cheryl can ride in and then we can put our stuff in.
talking about the parade. We should start deciding if we want to do something for the 250th anniversary
That's
of the
interesting.
country.
That's interesting. What do you think?
Well, what you would do is, cause I saw Real Service put their commercial, have anybody saw it?
Mm-mm.
Okay, so their commercial say this is their year, so I think it's like 70 years, and
Yeah.
the United States 250th. So what you would do is you would say how many years you've been in business. And then, but she just made a commercial. I don't think she's having a plan to do anything major for the
Well,
250.
I imagine we've been around since the founding of St. Joe County.
That's actually what I was wondering. When is our, like, the actual township anniversary?
As far
It
as
would
I
probably be they would create the county and they created the townships.
So you figure that out. and
the
blah,
office
blah.
and bare minimum.
But I think Real Services is just doing
1865.
so I don't think they're doing.
No. 1831, I want to say, St. Joe County.
1865 was the end of the.
That's-
What they'll do with
No,
the,
that's also the city of South Bend.
what they'll do at the senior center is they'll just do something tailored to that week,
Mhm.
the 4th of July week. They'll just do, because they did the same thing for.
So are you wanting this office to do something, or are you thinking the senior center, or just like a party, or what?
No, I don't know. That's why I'm just asking, do we want to
Brainstorming.
do anything?
You can
Brainstorming?
go see fireworks without having to buy them.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying. Do we want to do anything for the 250th?
They're grown, so.
Oh, that, guys, it's like.
I prefer the
That's why you want
drones.
to-
I prefer the drones.
Just noticed the webpage still has me as board secretary. Probably update.
Whatever, I'm good with seeing all kind of lights and booms and all of them.
I know you are.
So we need to think if we want to do anything, because if we do, then we need to plan.
All right, well, we'll put our heads together.
Do it like the 4th of July, I mean, like, when would you actually?
Well, it's the whole,
I mean, it could just be a themed community dinner.
the whole year
Oh,
is 250. So it doesn't mean it has to be on the 4th of July.
True,
I'm
that.
just saying, if we want to do something, we need to then start planning.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
I'm down with whatever y'all come up with.
Same.
It's summertime, so, hey, make it in the summertime.
Hey, we're just trying to survive these days, man.
All right.
where
You.
the theme will be staying on the beach.
Then
I
I'm
gotta get
down.
running
I'm
to
down.
class. So
Adjourn it, baby.
we don't have anything else. Accept the motion to adjourn.
And we turn the meeting.
Second.
Adjourned at
Everybody,
5:46.
see you at 7:30.
Jason, are we going to try to get
7:30.
the group